Hey, on the channel from WWE Elite 86 SummerSlam Edition, we've got Col Mustafa, the Target exclusive. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Elite unboxing and review. And today we've got one from the SummerSlam series, Elite 86, for those of you keeping track at home. We've got Col Mustafa, but the special thing about old Col Mustafa is, as of right now, you're only going to be able to find him at Target in those SummerSlam cases. Don't look for him on Amazon. Don't look for him on Walmart. You can find him on eBay, of course. But Col Mustafa is the collector's edition exclusive. Very happy to have this one through the door, hitting stores as we speak. So we're going to do it like we normally do these unboxings. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We'll see where it goes from there. And of course, we'll do a little comparison to the Iron Sheik figures, as I don't know if you guys knew this. Don't tell anybody, but Col Mustafa, he's the Iron Sheik. Used to be the Iron Sheik. That's true. I'm not making it up. For those of you guys that did not know that, that is true. So big time spoiler. I probably should put a warning in the video. But it's too late now. It's too late now. But let's take a look at the packaging first. There it is, Col Mustafa. Interesting, this is the exclusive in the SummerSlam wave, but he does not have SummerSlam packaging. I don't know if I like that or I don't like that. I guess there is people that collect the collector's edition, and keep them in box. So I guess it looks good to have uniform packaging across the way on that, maybe. But I guess I would have preferred him to be in SummerSlam packaging. You know, this SummerSlam event he was a part of and stuff like that. So either way, it doesn't bother me because, hey, guess what? I'm an out-of-box collector. But if you're an in-box collector, you tell me, would you rather have him in this packaging or the SummerSlam packaging? I would love to know. So you tell me in the comments below. We got Col Mustafa, we got the Elite, we got the Glamour Shot, we got the True Effects. We're certified authentic, as you guys know. Going away in 2022, we'll miss that big seal of approval. WWE logo at the top, of course. Big clear window box, extra set of hands. Col Mustafa, I'm sure there's a lot of people, I've seen it with the Sid from this series as well. Shirt kind of rolled up on his body. So if you're an inbox collector, I know personally I would have to find a different one because of the shirt being a mess there. I'd have to find a different. But maybe you guys are different than me, but that's how I look at it. A little glamour shot of the old Sheik on the side. Old Col Mustafa looking only like he can look. Like a young Raleigh Fingers, but a little bit thicker if you ask me. But looking good, I think. There he is on the other side there. Elite logo on the bottom. And of course, the back of the package. And we know these collector's editions, they do not promote anything else. They are a standalone, I guess, and that's why he's got this packaging. And you got a big glamour shot. We got a little blurb. We'll read that. Col Mustafa at the top. And WWE Elite logo. So let's see what it says about the Colonel. From Baghdad, Iraq, 258 pounds, 6 feet tall, career highlight, WWE Champion, WWE Tag Team Champion, WWE Hall of Fame inductee. Col Mustafa aligned with Sergeant Slaughter as a member of the Triangle of Terror during the summer of '91. And what a terrifying year that was. I believe the A's, you know, we all know the A's won the World Series in '89. 1990, Ultimate Warrior won the world title. What a turn of events that was. One of the greatest moments of my life, of course. The Oakland A's got robbed in the World Series to the Cincinnati Reds. I still hold it against the Cincinnati Reds all these years later. And then 91 was what it was. That's all I remember was the Triangle of Terror. I remember that. And Sergeant Slaughter turned his back on our country. 91 Royal Rumble is really where my memory went hazy. I couldn't believe the sights I saw when Sergeant Slaughter beat the Ultimate Warrior, and it turned into all this. What history would have been if that wouldn't have happened? If Macho Man wouldn't have done that deed, who knows where we'd all be? I think the world, there'd be no such thing as COVID. I think the world would have changed. The axis would have spun the other way. It's just it's a turn of events that we'll never be able to recoup from, I think, basically. So there it is, and I should mention collector's edition at the top of the packaging here, of course. So there it is. Let's unbox the Colonel. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's doing. Got that blue background. I do love that. I will miss that with the new figures, as we know there's new packaging coming. See you later. Up high, off the wall. There it goes. All right, let's see if I can get the Colonel shirt down, at least for this picture. What is going on here? Maybe not. I'm going to have to play with it, but we'll get in the old plastic prison. There's old Mustafa. He's all spread out, ready to go. I don't know what he's up to. He's got open hands. He's got holding hands. No fisted hands, though. The Colonel should have some fisted hands. I don't know about you, but I strongly agree with that. Let's pull him out here. Oh, we're twist tie, or not twist ties, but we're strapped in at the arms. They don't want the Colonel getting anywhere. He's a dangerous character, a war criminal, if you will. So they gotta loop him in here. Only one? Only one hand, that's all they needed. Whoa, and there he goes, he's out. But his hat remains. Can we get this hat out, the beret? See you later. Everybody loves a good beret, myself included. From time to time, I do wear a beret. Not as much anymore, but, you know, I used to wear it. It's like a beret, or is it a newspaper boy's hat? You know, Flint of G.I. Joe fame, the most famous beret wearer of all time, I would have to say. But during that strange year of 1991, Colonel Mustafa was really rocking that beret. We got all kinds of issues going on here. I don't know what is going on. This shirt is like a crop top on him. He just said, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going in, all in on the crop top. We're going to have to pull this off and start over. Holy cow, we got stains on his bald head from the beret. What is going on? This figure's got some mess to it. I think we got some issues here. Let's see if I can get this shirt back in order. We'll definitely do it without the jacket on, but man, this thing is all bunched up. There we go, which, unfortunately, since it's all bunched up, you know what that means. Wrinkle City. Gonna have to take this to the... Jeez, look at this. This thing is a mess. All right, we got it straightened out at least. That's where I said, if you're an inbox collector of this, you need one that looks perfect in the package. You can't have him riding up like this. That just looks absolutely ridiculous. But he looks a lot like a young Steve Harvey of Family Feud fame and a million other shows. The Steve Harvey Show, never seen it, but it's in reruns all the time. But he looks a lot like Steve Harvey. It's probably the mustache, I don't know. But like I said, there is some staining from the beret on the head. That is really unfortunate. Usually you don't get staining from plastic like this. It's a lot rarer than the cloth staining, but I guess it is what it is. But Sheik looks good. I love the boots on him, of course. You love those Iron Sheik boots. Xavier Woods boots for the younger generation out there. That's how they probably view it. But it does look like his outfit back in the day. Very sand, desert storm era, combat fatigues, you know, looking very like a war in the desert. You don't need camouflage like you're in Predator in the jungle fighting, like in Vietnam and stuff like that. This was more of a desert war, so this is what you're wearing to blend in with the desert. But not a terrible jacket on here. I'm going to have to really play with this to get this shape right because it's still riding up on him. Maybe they're all like that, but it does look a little goofy. I'm going to have to take it off him, get it all straightened out, and I'm going to try to do that right now. But he does have the cords, the braiding and stuff, the decorations on the jacket. I do think that is a fairly nice touch here. They didn't have to do that, but that's going the extra distance to do that, pulling the hand off, making it easier to slide this jacket off. Maybe. I thought it would make it easier, but boy, it's fighting me. It is fighting me, this jacket. I'm going to pull his other hand off. We're going to just take off old Colonel Mustafa's hands. Can I get this jacket off? Well, good. There's no staining. I like that. All right, let's put these hands back on. We need to get the full effect here. There it is. The Colonel, the good Colonel. Gotta love him. All right, hands are in. There it is. Very, you know, I think Sheik looked a little older. I guess it works, though. I was going to say, he's a little older. He looks a little young for what this depicts, but it's not bad. I mean, for whatever reason, if you shave your head, you're the same age for a long time, and that's, I guess, what Sheik's got going on there. But it looks okay. I don't like the smiling head scan on this one. I mean, he's supposed to be the baddest of the bad. Him and Saddam Hussein are buddies at this point, you know. That's what they're talking about on TV. These are Iraqi sympathizers, part of Iraq. He did know Saddam Hussein, after all. I don't know if this figure should have this kind of a face scan, a happy time, because it definitely wasn't happy. And they were bad guys, and they should be playing the role as such. I put that bandana, beret back on him. That beret is a little bit, it's not as tight as I would like. It is a little loose fitting. He almost looks like a painter gone rogue. Like he's like a Frenchman is what he looks like here. He's got his tank top out. He's, you know, painting out in front of the Mona Lisa and the Leaning Tower of Pisa and stuff like that. I don't know. Let's compare it. First, I'll see if he fits on a ringside collectible stand. I'm sure he will. We'll stick him on that stand. Good coloring as far as this goes, though. Like I said, we don't get a lot of figures with this coloring. The tan and the army green. So it is striking. This should pop out on the shelf pretty well. We do know we have a Sergeant Slaughter coming to match this in the future. I gotta think General Adnan's gonna come. If we're getting the Chief J Strongbows of the world, we can probably get a General Adnan. If not, I think there's some customizers out there. You could do some work. I mean, you could basically go with this body and this coat, get another one of these, and all you gotta do is get some glasses on a guy, And maybe it's even the Sheik or somebody. You can probably make a General Adnan fairly easy, but I'd rather have the real thing, personally, and I'm sure you would as well. So we got the Sheik, we got his last Iron Sheik figure, very similar, a bit more cheesy scan on him. But this was the Sheik. I believe this was the Retro Fest GameStop exclusive line that, you know, some of them ended up going to Target at the dying days. But that was our last Sheik figure. Probably the best Sheik figure of all time. I do have a few paint marks on his chest here that is unfortunate. I don't like that. But beautiful robe, beautiful headdress here. Love the Iranian clubs going on. But that's, you know, Col Mustafa, Iron Sheik, same guy. Like I said, spoiler alert. But a pretty solid base here for Col Mustafa for another General Adnan. Can't wait. Hopefully we have the full Triangle of Terror. Hopefully Mattel doesn't leave us in the lurch with no General Adnan, but at least we'll have Slaughter to go along with this, so we can kind of build it out, as you guys know. And it's really fun is we got that Jakks Classic Superstars pack back in the day, that tag team set of Col Mustafa and Sergeant Slaughter, Toys R Us exclusive. It's the modern day version of that. And you guys know how much I love the Classic Superstars. A lot of fault in that Classic Superstars pack being righted all these years later with Mattel. So I am happy to have this, and I think this is the perfect spot for this in the collector's edition. It makes the most sense. So we're happy there. Like I said, my biggest downfall with this figure would be the staining on the head. You'll have to let me know if you have staining on yours. And then the jacket riding up, which has made it a bit of a mess. So I'm going to have to really play with this one because it looks ridiculous as a belly shirt on him. So we'll get that fixed, hopefully, for the glamour shots. But there it is, Col Mustafa, the Collector's Edition in Elite 86, the SummerSlam set, Target exclusive. So you guys tell me in the comments, did you pick this one up? You planning on picking him up? You playing the long game? All those fun questions we always ask on the channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're inching towards 10,000 subscribers and we need your help, so make sure you subscribe. You know we got videos every single day on the channel. Hit the old notification bell. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, _Kyle_Peterson on Instagram, Pro Wrestling Tees, search Kyle Peterson. And for Col Mustafa and the Iron Sheik, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.